Junior, back with my Wheel of Time. Lord, there's some of y'all who will come across it probably wouldn't know. Well, in the Wheel of Time, just like Lord of the Rings, you have foot soldiers for the dark side. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to use Star Wars terminology. You know what I'm talking about? Even though they technically do call him the Dark One on the other side in the Wheel of Time. But anyway, man, they had a Forsaken, which is some of those who were Randall Thor's old friends when he was Luce Theron in one of his old lives, who went to the dark side and served basically Satan or whatever. But anyway, Agenor wanted to create foot soldiers for the Dark One in their battle against the light. So what he did was he took humans and combined their DNA with Trollocs using science and magic. I told y'all, Wheel of Time is much more of a combination of science, technology, and magic. It's just not like Lord of the Rings and other stuff. Like, they really combined it. So anyway, using the DNA and using spell work, he created the Trollocs. They're basically wild boars, bears, eagles, wolves, or whatever, combined with humans. They're 7-8 feet tall, you know what I'm saying, with animal-like facial features, sometimes even feet, hands, or whatever. But anyway, they are beasts of terror. They're so ferocious and so aggressive. Listen, sometimes if they go in a battle and the battle ain't going the way it should, they just might flee. And if they don't get to kill and eat something, they'll turn on their own. They'll turn around and eat each other. And if they got humans who went to the dark side with them that are called dark friends, they'll eat them too. They don't give a damn. The only thing about it is that while they was combining them and breeding them, they also created something called the Murdral. Now, these are the ones that have the dark robes, the ones with the eyeless ones with the pale skin. You know what I'm saying? They're the real slippery snake-like movements, cold with the swords. You know what I'm saying? It really takes somebody who got who got good sword work to deal with them. But anyway, the Murdral are a process of them breeding the Trollocs, and then I don't know what happened. Just reading, there's a theory that they kind of exist between our dimension and another dimension, so they're kind of out of phase. But whatever they are, the Trollocs are insanely afraid of them. So afraid of them that they actually listen to the things that they say or their commands, and they're connected. They have a soul bond. I was also reading that it's a theory that basically they think that the Murdral are people who would probably be born with the one power. You know what I'm saying? People who would be Aes Sedai or something like Aes Sedai. So instead of them coming out as Trollocs, they come out as the faceless, eyeless Murdral. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't nothing but damn Nazgul, if you ask me. But really, if you ask me who's more, I'm probably more afraid of the Murdral. But anyway, the Trollocs, you know what I'm saying? That when they come, they bring destruction. They burn, destroy, they kill, they torture. They don't just want you to just die. They want to break your bones while you're still alive. And that's kind of understandable if they're part bear, because bears like to eat their food alive. Like, bears don't kill you and then eat you. They want to eat you alive. They're not like big cats. But yeah, bears, hogs, eagles, whatever thing. I don't know which one I would be more afraid of, but you have to be a very trained fighter or warrior to really deal with them. Or maybe even an Aes Sedai. Like, a regular person really don't stand a chance. In the books and in the shows, you see people fighting these Trollocs all the time, and they put up a good fight just because even though they are not dumb, they are creatures that think and can maneuver, and are driven by the Murdral who think for them. You got people deal with them, when in reality, if these things 7, 8, 10 feet tight, can't nobody deal with that. Can't nobody deal with that. They much more formidable than an orc. Because the orcs really aren't that big in the books. Like, technically, the orcs are really smaller than most people, than most humans. The orcs are bigger than dwarves, but they a little bigger than dwarves. I'll say that orcs are not really big. You have some orcs who do get good size on them, but they not like the Trollocs. The Trollocs are giant. They're giant, but one of the weaknesses, though, that the Murdral control them through some type of soul bond or soul tie, or whatever it is. And if you're able to kill the Murdral, all the Trollocs that are tied to them, they die too. You know what I'm saying? They don't just get confused and go crazy and run off. They fall off and die too. So the goal is to, hey, if you can get one of those long bows to pop something dead in the face of an eyeless one, they kind of hard to kill. You know what? The world of the Wheel of Time probably sucks if you're just a regular human. It probably really does suck if you're not highly trained, if you're not a warder or a wolf brother like Perrin, or the Aes Sedai or something, like, it probably sucks if you have to deal with it. If you live on the borderlands, that is a hard life, because that's mostly who have to deal with the Trollocs coming up out of the Blight, which is basically where the evil from, you know what I'm saying, the Dark One or whatever, where his evil kind of spilled out and started corrupting the land and destroying it and polluting and eating the earth. Also, when the Trollocs come, the metal that they work, the metal that they use to weaponize the fight in battle, because it comes from this land that's pure evil, if it stabs you or cuts you, like, baby, you basically dead. Like, you poison. Like, think about how Frodo got poked by the Nazgul and they healed his wound, and it never truly healed up. It always stayed with him. Like, a matter of fact, that's what's going on with Randall Thor. Like, the Aes Sedai healed him, but where he got stabbed at, it still hurts. It's still a battle going on in there. There's still some decrepitness going on, and I'm sure Randall Thor stank a little bit on the side, even though he got 3 wives in the books. I hope I ain't spoiling it for the show. But yeah, it never truly heals. You know what I'm saying? It never truly heals. But anyway, the Trollocs are the things of nightmares. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they come to your village, you may as well say, you know what? It's over. It's over now. It's over now. But that's what the Trollocs are on the Wheel of Time. I don't know what I'd rather deal with, honestly. Whether I'd rather deal with the orcs or the Trollocs. They both live in bands. You know what I'm saying? They both have groups that they run with and that they ally with, and they will turn on each other and attack each other. I think the only major difference is that in Lord of the Rings, you know, the orcs truly follow, you know, they got to listen to Sauron or they listen to somebody else, but they can independently go off on their own. It's just, who you gonna go to? Everybody else in the world hates you. With the Trollocs, like I said, the Murders drive them. The only thing that they truly fear is the Murdral, and deep waters. They don't cross deep waters. Outside of that, they gonna get down with you. I mean, they don't like wolves either, but they gonna get down with you if it ain't no water around. So live near the water. Junior.